Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-sha from WisdomSeekers. And I'm here today for the energy for the week of 13th to the 19th of September 2020. But first, and I will do, of course, interactive. The first card I pulled was Giving and Receiving. And I don't know about you, but I do know that most spiritual people have a really easy time giving, not so easy time receiving. So it amounts to a lesson basically. So the first card to this for this week is the Master Magician, and the Master Magician is bringing energy in from above and to be utilized and changed and shifted into something we can use here in the physical. It also means we're going through a huge energy shift at this moment. And since we got it, this is our energy to create with. And the card that covers it is the card I use for change, King of Swords. But it's a change that consciously make. So it is a big change that's coming this week. And it's extremely important. And what's behind it is the Emperor. And the Emperor has two faces. With his queen or his empress, he's loving and giving and caring and all positive male energy. Without his empress, he's the opposite. He has all the negative energies of the Emperor: rigidity, domineering, forcefulness, and forcefulness in the sense that he forces things to happen. There is no empress in this set of cards. So that is the Emperor that we are leaving behind. It is not going to happen in a week, obviously, but we are seeing a trend. We're seeing a trend of movement in a positive direction, because the card that comes next is the Justice card. And I use the Justice card as my light worker card. And if you don't know what a light worker card is, that the people, we who bring in light into the world, which would make us the Master Magician. So when the light worker card comes up, it means we are working. We are in an energy of working and mastering and helping. And what are we doing? This Four of Wands. We're bringing things together. We're creating something that was two individuals, and we're creating a wholeness, not like a whole, but a whole, a togetherness of a whole. So it would be like the Emperor with his Empress. It would be complete. So we are creating something that is complete. And what's above us in this week is the Hermit. And the Hermit is the teacher now. So the light worker cuts away all that which is not necessary. It shifts and changes and heals. But it's not necessarily an easy healing. The Hermit is a little bit more advanced in how the energies are shifted and changed about. So it's very positive. It's a very positive week. And we have a lot of positive energy. And we're leaving behind energy that is not so positive. I'm not promising at all in any way, shape, or form this is easy. I wish I was. But what supports us is the Ace of Pentacles, which is the earth energy. And it's the earth energy in its physical form, abundance. And we are coming into fall. So, of course, there's a lot of abundance in the marketplaces, which you can go to the natural marketplaces. There's a lot of energy, which we know because the base card is the magician, which means the energy is coming in and coming in. And that alone makes it very difficult for us to have to deal with it because new energy, this new energy brings with it things we have to deal with. If it hits old energy that is not in its, which is of the left hand path, are not for our benefit, it quite often will cause a little ups and downs. And the next card is the Four of Cups, which is this card of not actually being able to see what's coming your way, but aware of what you've got and is frustrated with it. And the rest of the cards are very positive, though, I think. Well, I'll have to look for sure. Three of Pentacles, which is, if we put effort into it this week, we should. Three of Pentacles, we should reap the rewards. This is not reaping the rewards. This is given accolades for having put in the effort. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. So one of the things that helps us along the way is when we allow ourselves to be in true spirituality. And true spirituality, I say this over and over and over again, is joy. So the Sun card is a powerful joy. Ra, who was one of the first gods ever to be worshipped on earth, that I suspect, who is a sun god, right? So true spirituality is joyful. It's happy. There's this underlying sense of, yeah, I feel good. Even when things are going topsy-turvy, there's this underlying sense of rightness. And we have also the World card, which is a goddess, because as a general rule, Earth is thought of as feminine, and the Earth is a entity, a living entity. It doesn't think like humans. It's not human, but it has thoughts, it has feelings, it has emotions. And at this moment, the Earth is supporting us in all our endeavors because though we are small upon her back, we are the ones that create. You know, we create with our thoughts. And in the past few thousand years, we've created more to the left-hand path than to the right-hand path. We are moving to the right-hand path. She is supporting us in that move of positivity. And because she is, again, we get the joy card, the 10 of Cups, which is a mature form of joy and happiness. And I'm going to leave it at this card because this card basically tells us what we need to know about the total energy. And it's, again, another major arcana. This is a very powerful week, rather important week. If you lose your cool, you lose your cool. Don't go get upset about it. Just think, okay, how do I bring myself back into balance? Because it's going to be that many major arcana. It's an important week. But because they're heading to, and the Wheel of Fortune is rising above that which we were. We're rising from one level to another, and that's all. That's exactly what we have been doing for the last, well, truthfully, it's been over 100 years, but it's rising in slow increments. But since the 2012, end of the Mayan calendar, it's rapidly sped up, and more of you are aware of it than were 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. So what we're doing, we're moving through ascension, and it is a tight squeeze. It is hard. Just hang in there. For those of you who are just waking up, ask us, those who've been awake for a while, how do you deal? And it might be the difference of just knowing that you're an empath, or you knowing that there's a way to deal with it, rather than having to. Well, right now we know that a lot of people are drinking a lot or doing drugs a lot because they're hiding they don't know how to deal with the empathic abilities. So it's all right to receive. We're very good at giving, and we can continue to give, but we also need to receive. And so when I pulled the last card, I pulled two for some reason or other. And many of us are going through a situation where we feel sadness and isolation. Reach out. Doesn't have to be to somebody you know, and receive from them. And if you do that, then we will have dreams coming true. And that we have a little bit of time before the prophecy, 1,000 years of enlightenment are going to be we're going to be living through. It's coming. And allow yourself the right to be hopeful, expectant. It may not be easy right now. There might be things going around you right now. There might be people who are suffering terribly and you can't do anything about it. You can't. It always depends on the individual. The only person you have right to over our children from 5 below, and actually we can make certain decisions until they reach the age of majority. The only person you truly have mastery over is yourself. You change you, then it changes the energy around you, which can very likely or possibly change the situation for those who are suffering greatly and you would love them to change. When you put up a force of resistance, then they cannot change because they will put up a equal and opposite resistance. You learn that in school, right? So if you put up a force of positivity, there is no resistance, and they have nothing to push against, and so they fall forward. And then when they fall forward, they will oftentimes fall forward into some more knowledge. And with that, I've done that part. Hello, everybody, and and it's been a couple of weeks. We haven't been on as often, and that I'm going to place squarely on the back of my daughter. She had the audacity to fall downstairs and break her ankle. And it took a darn week to get her into the hospital to have an operation, to put screws into her ankle, and she cannot put her foot down for 7 weeks. How dare she do that, right? Anyhow, she's been really drugged out of her mind. I'm not sure if she's still drugged out of her mind or not. She's has to be laying down, so if we can hear her or not, I'm not sure. We will do the best we can. Unfortunately, I cannot do this without her. So why don't we just send her blessings and see if we can get her healed up as fast as possible. But she will be off her feet for a good 6 more weeks now, because tomorrow will be a full week. Well, today is a full week since she had her operation. No, it's 8 days tomorrow, darling. So it's 7 days today, 8 tomorrow, that she had her operation, because she had her operation on the Saturday.
Okay. Ashley S. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Ashley.
Maria S. Hello.
Hi, Maria.
Ashley S. Joe ready to be in a committed relationship with me?
I don't think so. That was a really quick answer. Sorry about that. This is mushroom tea.
Estelle asks, hello ladies, does Alan have a girlfriend?
I got a no for that.
Silver Bangles asks, hello ladies, I just wanted to ask, I lost a lot of money to a fundraiser in 2015. Will I get the money back?
I got a kind of kind of energy. It's like maybe you'll get it back, but it's going to take a while. And that one you can chalk up to another effing, pardon my English, a lesson.
Mama B asks, hello, does Ian enjoy the intimacy between us?
Ian? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a little undecided because he's not used to it, honest. And it's the beyond the physical intimacy that he's a little unsure of, because this is seems to be something that's rather new to him. Not the physical, but the beyond the physical. That is something he's unsure of. Okay.
Naomi C asks, how is Michael feeling about me?
Sort of on it gave me a picture of sitting on a ledge. He's not sure yet. He hasn't made up his mind. He's sort of humming and hawing. Okay.
Maria Herrera asks, hi, what do you see for me in the coming weeks?
Still no new place to move yet, eh? Try to just allow things to happen. Don't try to push things into a situation. If you will find that things are easier for you that way. It's just allowing yourself to enjoy the moment, allowing yourself to be in the moment. And I always see you in the kitchen. So allow yourself to enjoy what you're doing at the moment.
Maria R asks, does EV want children with me?
I think he has actually thought too deeply about that yet, because I'm not getting a bit of a blank. Maybe Evie has talked about it, but I don't know that they've actually considered it, and which means it's on hold at the moment. It could be that that this will happen, but at the moment it's not. It's not a deep energy thought in their mind yet. Yes.
Sharon Stone asks, how is Maria feeling about me ever since I moved out of her house?
And she like the last time, it's basically the same energy. She's a little annoyed, and she's moving on with her life.
Jasmine J asks, did Jay do a love spell on me?
tried was rather inefficient. And the thing about love spells, they only work for a short time unless you actually do love that person. So if you don't love that person, it doesn't work anyhow. And it wasn't so much a love spell as let's get physical. Okay. Hey.
Darcy Warlett asks, hello, ladies. Hope you are doing great. Any messages from my guides for my love life? Thank you.
I just keep getting, wait till this is all over and it will improve dramatically. And according to Patricia Scowen, who is often on here, but she does astrology, December should be a better month for a lot of things. And but all I get for right now is put it on hold for a while.
The Polynesian Princess asks, can I ask you how cash is currently viewing you?
With trepidation, it's like he's a little mouse. He creeps forward and he creeps back. He creeps forward and he creeps back. And he really would like to, but like I said, he's got a heart of a mouse, not a heart of a lion. He appears to be. He appears to be. He doesn't seem to be able to make up his mind. I would suggest you go talk to him. May help him make up his mind. Because he's more interested than he's not, but something causes him fear. You have a style. The guys you choose, they're all very similar. And I'm going to ask you to look at yourself and find out, do you truly want to have a relationship? Because you always choose guys who are scared to commit, scared to move forward.
Elizabeth,
go ahead.
Elizabeth Brown asks, why did I have a dream last night about this Nolan guy carrying my mom around his shoulders in the local grocery store where he works?
I'm not a dream expert. That would be Elizabeth, but right now she's offline because of Hurricane Laura. But it doesn't actually feel like a bad dream. It feels like there's so that that there maybe your mom needs a little bit more support, or and kind of guy that he is the kind of guy that I'm not that would be a good support for your mother. And like I said, I don't know. Dreaming is not my specialty, and it is it's kind of an interesting dream. But having said that, I still not my specialty. But ask your mother if she's is feeling a little lonely and needs more support or something like that.
Lily
Hi, Lily.
Hello, ladies. I found a company lately for a case investigation. I think something good will come out of it. Any feelings regarding this? Thank you.
Actually, yeah, it feels really good. I Yeah, no, it feels really good. I think, and I know you quite well. If you feel it's good, trust, just trust your instincts because I haven't noticed that you're wrong. I haven't noticed that you're wrong.
Julie J asks, good to see you. Hope you are well. My female, my relationship with my female housemate is not easy. I fear she will accuse me, find an excuse to charge more money or evict me. How do you see this going?
Uh, I suspect with you can, and she's the one that is in charge of it. I would suspect that you might want to go looking for a new place instead of going through the trauma drama. Because my sense is that my sense is that your intuition is pretty well developed.
Henry Zen asks, how is Julio feeling about me?
He's very cautiously interested. He's very it's like his interest has been piqued quite strongly, but there's a sense of reticence there, like he's just waiting for things to waiting for a sign, I guess, is what it is. And what that sign is, only you know, I suspect. But there is a curiosity, there's a sense of interest, but I don't get a sense of movement. Okay.
Gabby McMaster asks, hi ladies, any messages for my angels?
Hey, Gabby. So your angels are suggesting that it's time to put on your boots and start work moving forward. Well, it was really strange. He showed me black galoshes and walking through water. So it's time to start making your way forward. It will obviously be a little bit hard because if you have to walk through water, it is. It's not like walking on dry land, obviously, but it is time. It is time for you to start making movement forward. And having said that, it it is also. I suspect it will not necessarily be as easy as I'm saying it is. Take your time, be confident, be careful, and you should be okay.
Erica Brooks John says, I'm missing my husband Maurice since he received his wings on September 6, 2019. I'm still grieving, but I know he is at peace. Love ya. Thank you so much, Alicia and Elle, for your time and wisdom. Happy Friday and be safe.
Okay. What the Maurice is his name?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what he said. I don't know if this is what he would say when he was there. He says, I love you, doll. And he says, thank you for allowing me to go. So you mourn him, but you're not holding on to him. Is what he's saying. And he says it's all right to miss him, but but please don't give up on going forward. We had a good life together. But you can have a good life. You can continue to have a good life. All right. And of course, he sends his love, of course, which he did. And he's always there when you need him. And one of the favorite things I find is is when you wake up in the morning and it's quiet and you've got a few minutes to yourself. Quite often, he will be there with you at that point in time. So just be aware that he is very often with you. And I have a hunch you know that, right? I have a hunch you can feel that him around you, and he does. He's a nice human being. I don't know if they're still classed as human after they pass over, but he's a very nice person. So good luck, and just know he's with you, and he supports you in your endeavors.
Aaron with a $5 super chat or $7 super chat.
Thank you, Aaron.
Asks, my coworker G has filed a complaint against me and another coworker. 100% false. What will the outcome be?
I think your reputation precedes you. You will be fine. And I get that person is really angry and frustrated and they can't see beyond their nose, basically. And they're just kind of jealous. And that's what it arose from. There's a jealousy there that is not logical, but it's still there. Your HR or whomever is going to look at it, go through the motions, but they already know the outcome. They know it. They will have to, like I say, go through the motions. They may pull you in, talk to you on everything, but it's just the motions, and it's almost like HR or whomever is going to be apologetic about it. They don't want to do it, but they have to do it. So, but I don't feel that there is. I don't think you have to worry. I mean, logically, you're going to worry, but I don't think there's a huge necessity to be stressed out over the situation. And I think that you're going to maybe have to sit down with this person and talk to them, not because you've done anything wrong, but because they're they need it. Not you don't need it so much. They need it, and there is, like I say, that person. All I get is jealousy from that person. It's not logical or anything, and so yeah. But don't talk to them by yourself. Talk to them only via HR or HR. I think that's what it is. Yeah. because it would not, it doesn't do any good if you don't talk with through HR. And if HR, it has to be there to see. So it will, there will be some things that you have to do, but it's more going through the letter of the letter of their law or their corporate law rather than through reality, if that makes sense. I it's basically what it is. It's a pain in the butt, but it's not going to cause you, it's not going to cause you long-term problems. Yeah, I think I finished anyhow.
Okay. And Heather asks, "Hey, ladies, how are you both feeling? Just wondering if my guides have anything to say."
Don't worry, be happy. Basically, yes, they're just telling you not to worry. Everything, because I know a little bit about the situation. Things are going to work out for your benefit. You're going to go forward, and it's going to well, it's never a happy time doing what you're going to be going through, but it's not going to cause you tremendous amount of stress either. I mean, it's not going to cause you undue stress, if that makes sense. So be happy, and you have a talent for that, and you know what you can do to heal others. You can do to heal yourself as well. You have that. You have the permission to heal yourself, and I do. It's a little bit more difficult to heal yourself, but you can. Okay.
Sherry Duran says, "Good afternoon." Jennifer Schwab asks, "Hello, hope you're doing well. Do my guides have any messages for me? Thank you so much."
So it's like your life has been put on hold, and everybody's life has been put on hold, right? It's not like you're the only one, and it's causing you to fret a little bit because you like the forward motion. You really enjoy it. Well, they're saying you're going to wish that you didn't have forward motion soon. Things are going to start moving for you again, and but actually at the same time, I see you smiling with the forward motion. So I think it's going to be lots of fun. Things are going to happen for you, and I think you're going to enjoy the next stage. Okay, basically that's all I get is you're going to enjoy the next stage. It's going to be when it's finally going fast forward, and it could take a while. I think you're going to find that you just wish you could breathe occasionally. But other than that, I think things are going to be good. And I think maybe too, one of the things that's rather, but this is between you, me, and the doorpost. I think one of the things that's going to be kind of cool is you get to be called grandma pretty soon.
Lakeisha,
Go ahead.
Lakeisha W asks, "Hello, what messages do my guides have for me?"
So you must be, and maybe you're not, but this is what I got. You must be a bit of a geek because they showed me a picture of a comic book called The Swamp Thing. And the Swamp Thing it's been around when I was young. I do believe it's around now. But the Swamp Thing was actually a superhero. The one I knew anyhow. I don't know about the latest ones. And and I just and I apologize. This is really very bizarre, but I see you sort of rising out of the swamp and all the muck falling off of you, and you striding forward with strength and confidence. And so, whatever has been holding you down, you're moving out of it and you're moving forward, and all that muck is going to fall off of you without any effects. Okay.
Uh, Jennifer Schwab says, "Love your necklace, Eliz-sha. What is the stone?"
It's your favorite. When I was making it, I was thinking of you. This is flushite. And I just made it yesterday, actually. I'm wearing it to see if it's comfortable. And because flushite is a rather light stone, even though it's big, it is quite comfortable. I'm actually making another one similar to that, but it's the wand, right? But it's with the crystals. So yeah, I just okay.
Maria Herrera says, "Thank you." Sherry Durand says, "Anything for me, please."
Sherry. So again, I'm getting some very strange imagery. I see fear, and I see the fear lightening up, and I see you standing or letting the fear go and moving forward. And if you're a light worker, I can fully understand that because many light workers are afraid to move forward because they're afraid of being strong and powerful. But I see whatever you ever you're doing, I see the fear dissipating and you becoming self-assured. I see the light coming in and you becoming confident in your ability to deal with any situation. And some situations are kind of freaky and scary. I agree with that 100%. But the more self-assured you are, the less likely that situation, not self-assured, the more confident you are in in the sense of being unafraid, the more likely you will be to be able to handle the situation well.
I guess another message that you gave to someone else also spoke to her.
Oh,
She
good.
says, "I thought you've already read for me. Must have been something else. Yes, I concur and thank you."
Oh, great.
Uh, Georgia Warwatt says, "We'll wait for we'll wait for the time to be better. Thank you."
It's coming. It's not that far away.
Tisha Girard, Girard, sorry, says, "Good day. It's Kevin and Carly for me."
Kevin Carley.
Yeah.
Uh, very quickly, the answer was no. So I know how our hormones react. Just step back look and don't do anything until you get past that initial stage. Because if you can do that, you'll probably find that you dodged a bullet.
Is the reading different if we add that they live in different countries?
The guys?
Both Tisha and Kevin.
I don't think so. I think it makes it a little easier in that you don't have to fall for that person. But friendship would be more powerful adventure for you than lovers, or you know what I mean.
Yeah. Dr. Positive Tales says, hello, ma'am. I'm standing at a crossroads and looking for a broad settlement. Due to pandemic, everything has changed. Do you see me moving abroad?
There's a 90% chance that you can do this, actually. It's a very positive. It's a very positive probability that you can move abroad. Whether you want to or not, I'm not sure, because that wasn't stipulated. But yeah, 90% chance.
Lily Doolittle says, thank you.
It does feel good, but I would trust you anyhow.
Champagne C asks,
Hey, Champagne.
Hey, Alicia and Elle. So I have had someone I've been talking to, but I started seeing the signs of he was wasting my time. So I cut him off. How does he feel about it? David is his name.
This sounds like a song. He just called you a few names and is a little frustrated. But yeah, he is wasting your time. There does feel like there's somebody coming up who's a little more mature, more ready to be what you're looking for.
Aaron Lou says, thank you so much, Alicia.
Yeah, that's a sad situation when people are like that. And you're right, it has nothing to do with you particularly.
Queen G asks, hello, can I ask what RM will RM and GN will truly about me next week?
What?
What?
Can you paraphrase it?
I'm just gonna cut it down to one person. What does RM think of me? I'm assuming that is the base core.
RM?
RM.
So they're thinking, but they haven't but it isn't actually solidified yet. So it's still in the a wonder stage. But I don't feel I don't feel like he's wasting his time. He's not, or anything like that. But it's not like he's a fly by night. But I don't feel at all that the energy is solidified at all, unfortunately.
Okay, where are we?
Princess G, I think, was where we were at.
Yeah. Lakeisha W says, yes, so true, and thank you. Miriam Rashid asks, hello, ladies. I was wondering, are there any messages for me?
So I know it's COVID, but what they're telling me to tell you is it's time to get out there and do. It's time to do. It's time for you to. It's time for you to throw off the lethargy or whatever it is that what you've been doing, and just stand up there. And it's kind of funny. They're showing me like a Supergirl costume with a cape. Just throw the cape over your shoulder, and yes, it's time to do. And I think you've got this, because there doesn't feel like you have any fear to deal with. It's just waiting. You were just waiting for the time. Okay.
Jennifer Schwab says, sounds like things will be getting exciting. I do enjoy and look forward, enjoy the forward motion, and have to remind myself to relax occasionally.
Yeah.
The grandma part will make me very happy. My daughters want to be moms. They love kids.
Yeah, but it still takes 9 months. But good luck with that. I really feel that this is the first time I've actually felt that energy around you. So I'm really was quite excited for you. They still have to get pregnant, maybe.
Erica Brooks John says, blessings to you, beautiful ladies. Thank you so much. The Koi Fish with a 99-cent super chat asks, any messages about pigs?
Chase appears to be a rather difficult individual to hold down or pin down. I would suspect that you want to be very careful in choosing this one, because as in the energy, it will be the same. It will be a never-ending question with this guy. So and commitment will be very difficult to commitment will be something that when you're ready for commitment, he's still playing the game. So if you can move on.
Champagne says, LOL, okay, I thought so. Ugh, always getting these guys that like wasting my time.
I've done readings for years and years and years. One thing that remains true over and over and over again: you have to kiss a lot of toads before you find a prince, and then you only get a prince half the time, because people are people. So just keep at it. It's tough.
B. Erla asks, hi, Eliz-sha
Hey,
and
B.
Elle. May I know if I have any chance of getting accepted into the master program this year?
Very, very strong consideration, very serious consideration for you. You have a really good chance of it. Have they accepted you yet? They're still thinking, but they're considering it extremely seriously. And there's a sense of, yeah, they'd kind of like to have you. They haven't made up their mind, but I think the potential is really high. And congratulations, that is quite an achievement.
Excuse me. Queen G says thank you. Dr. Positive Tales says thanks, ma'am, for helping me with the crossroads. And I wish you both health and happiness.
Yeah, I didn't actually help you. I just because if you'd given me a more distinct answer, a question, I could have probably helped you a bit more. But I think this is I don't know. To me, the idea of going overseas sounds exciting, but that's I've always been sort of a gypsy at heart.
Miriam Rashid says thank you so much.
Welcome.
And as of right now, that is the last comment we have.
Okay. And we've got 4 minutes shy of an hour. That's not bad.
The Eliz says, I haven't done the audition yet, but I'm glad to know that I will be taken into consideration at all. Because sometimes that isn't the case. Thank you so much, Eliz-sha and Elle.
Well, they obviously know who you are because they really serious consideration was being directed your way.
Jennifer Schwab says, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for your time and energy, and namaste.
Namaste. Yeah, we're going to put Elle to bed and let her sleep for a little bit because
Healing is hard, and I'm allergic to my cat.
She's allergic to your cast. She's got rash all inside, and we have to wait till Monday to go see a doctor because there's no such thing as walk-ins in Canada at the moment because of COVID. You have to make an appointment. So if you're dying today, you just got to make an appointment.
Unless you want to die at the hospital.
And then that takes hours and hours and hours just for them to say, oh, yeah, okay, we'll see you now.
Yeah.
So, being the fact that she's can't put her foot down on the ground, we decided to forgo ER.
So my cast looks like it survived Michael Myers Halloween.
That's true. It's been butchered a lot. We butchered it.
Yeah.
We had fun butchering it.
Yep. My feet can breathe now.
Yeah.
The Erla says, yes, I participated in some seminars by the professors last semester, and I really liked his teaching.
Okay, that's why there was one particular energy guy there that, yeah.
Thank you again, you both lovely people. And, oh no, that sounds awful. I hope she's going to be fine. I'll be okay.
She'll survive.
I need antihistamine, Tylenol,
codeine,
and ibuprofen for swelling.
Yeah, and me to nag at her.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we are all in this family familiar with broken bones and things like that.
We should preface that this is not the first time I've broken this ankle. It's the third.
Yeah, really. It's this time she decimated it rather than just broke it.
And granted, the first 2 times I was like 5 and 6. So
well, yeah,
healing is a lot easier as a child.
Well, it was just a break. It was 21 days. Take the cast off, and start running around. This one,
hell, even the second time I broke my ankle, I did it at school, trying to jump off the swing, and the doctor at the school said it was just sprained, and I landed wrong. No big deal. So I walked on it the entire day. I'm surprised it didn't get worse.
Yeah, well, he was not a good doctor.
No, but I came back with a blue cast and got in trouble
because she was at a private school and she had to wear only black
or white.
are white, and I allowed her to get a blue cast, and she painted her toenails.
Yeah, I was so in trouble. It was great.
Yeah. But
yeah.
I never was very, I didn't see a reason for a rule, I wasn't very good at enforcing rules. So, yeah.
It's also not the first time that I've gone back to school and said I told you so to people around me.
Because, yeah.
Well, it was the first time.
But she did it afterwards, too.
But yeah. All right. We're making them laugh.
Okay.
So, bye.
Okay, so we should actually go. But,
it's been an hour.
Yeah.
We killed up time.
It's been a blast. We should be, unless something happens, we should be here next Friday at 11 o'clock. Nothing happening. Monday is a wash because Elizabeth is not online, and we have to go see the doctor about recasting her cast.
Or taking it off completely. That's rash.
And going to an air boot. So Wednesday, meditation. Thursday, Nicola will do a healing biofield energy with Maria. And then we're back to Friday. So this week is going to be filled with doctor's appointments, but not much going on spiritually on Wisdom Seekers. So with that, I'm going to go. Namaste. Namaste, and thank you very much, everyone.
Bye.